Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagagana Raghunadhanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaga Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhi Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge, the king of knowledge, Raja Vidya. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching the supreme secret and the supreme science, that we are controlled by the modes of nature, and once we are freed from the modes of nature, then we'll go to Golok. Gunan etan atitya threen dehi dega samudbhavaga janma mrityu jara dukkaihi vimukto amritam ashru. So vimukto, janma mrityu jara dukkaihi vimukto. So that's what we need to do. And we understand that science very well from Bhagavad Gita. And we understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead from Bhagavad Gita. He is above both Kshara and Akshara. Dvavimau Purushau Loke Ksharascha Akshara Yevacha Ksharaga Sarvani Bhutani Kutasto Akshara Uchit. But Krishna is above both. Yasmat Ksharam Atito Aham Aksharat Apicha Uttamaga Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratitaga Purushottam. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he is celebrated in all the worlds as the Purushottama, Supreme Person. So if we get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, that's what we are doing every day. And when we understand that Krishna is the Purushottama, without getting this knowledge, we can't understand. Same case with me also. Before studying Bhagavad Gita, 30 years ago, exactly 30 years ago, I studied the entire Bhagavad Gita in the year 1992. The beginning of 92 to almost 93, middle of 93, April 93. So December 1991 to April 1993. That was the time I was in IIT Bombay studying MTech and understood this Bhagavad Gita. But before that, I didn't know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. And it took some time also to study and understand everything and then accept Krishna as the Supreme Person. But have faith, because Bhagavad Gita, we need to get that open open-mindedness. We need to have faith on Bhagavad Gita. First thing is that having faith on Bhagavad Gita is very important. That's why Shraddhavan Labate Jnanam means a person who has got faith on Bhagavad Gita will get the knowledge. That's the first thing we need to have. Once we have faith on Bhagavad Gita, we get the knowledge, then we will have faith on Krishna. Then because we will know with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Then we will develop that love towards Krishna. Then we will accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of God. So that's why this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is very, very important. So everything starts with the faith. And now the life has completely changed. For all of us also. We may have, without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, before studying this Bhagavad Gita, maybe different plans. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to become like this, I want to become like that, all such things. But when we get this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then we will do the same thing. We will become whatever we want to become. But we will do that for Krishna. That is the difference. That's what we need to understand. Because now our motivation is that I want to become like this for Krishna. I want to do that for Krishna. So that for Krishna, we will add. Without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we don't add for Krishna. We will say it is for me. I want to become like this in future. What is my plan? Future plan. I want to achieve something. For whom? For me. So that will be replaced by for Krishna when we get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's it. So still we will be motivated to do. In fact, we will be motivated much. We will be inspired a lot to do things in the right way, in the right direction, and doing everything for Krishna. So at that point of time, we will be fully engaged in serving Krishna with love and devotion. And then our motivation is that whatever we want to do it for Krishna. That's it. That way this Bhagavad Gita knowledge makes us Krishna conscious. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge makes us to realize ourselves and to understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So then we will accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of God. Anyone who knows that Krishna is the Supreme Person, Yomam evam asammudo jnanati purushottamam sasarvavid. He is the knower of everything. Bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. He worships me. He renders devotional service unto me in all respects. So that's what is going to happen with us. When we know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. So then we are going to accept Krishna and render devotional service unto Krishna, and we will spend all the time in remembering Krishna, serving Krishna, and doing everything for Krishna. So that way our life will become completely Krishna conscious. How? With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's what is happening with all of us. All of us, if we just think back our future, think back our past, before getting this knowledge, we didn't know much about Krishna. We didn't develop that love towards Krishna. So we were just doing everything for our own self. But now that's not the case. Now we want to do everything only for Krishna. Before doing anything, we just have to ask the question that whether Krishna likes it or not. That's it. Whether Krishna wants it or not. That's it. If Krishna wants, I want to do it. If Krishna likes, I want to do it. That's it. That's what happened with Arjuna. That's what is happening with us also. If Krishna wants me to fight, I will fight. So, when Krishna told Arjuna that you just fight, that's it. Jitva satrum bhungshva rajyam samartha. Mayevaite, everyone is killed by me. Nigata purvameva. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sacha. So that's what Krishna said. So they are already killed by me. You just become an instrument and shoot the arrows. That's all. That's what Krishna told us. So Krishna understood and he decided to do everything for Krishna. So for us also, Krishna is already arranging all our activities, what we need to do. He knows what he wants, and he is there in our heart as the super soul also, and he guides us, he directs us. And if we are willing to serve Krishna, if we have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and if we accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and if we are willing to serve Krishna, so then Krishna will engage us in his service. That's it. We don't have to worry. We don't have to think whether I am doing it for Krishna or not. That question itself is not needed. We don't even have to think twice whether whatever I am doing it for Krishna or not. When we love Krishna, when we submit ourselves unto Krishna, then Krishna will make us to do everything for him. That's exactly happening with all of us. We are addicted now. We are addicted to studying this Bhagavad Gita every day. So people, this name addiction is used in different sense, correct? So addicted to smoking or addicted to liquor, something like that. Here we are addicted to studying Bhagavad Gita, addicted to glorifying Krishna. So that's what should happen in everyone's life. For us, this is the highest priority in our life, nothing else. We don't want to miss studying this Bhagavad Gita. And we are also getting a lot of opportunities to spread Krishna's message. That also we are getting, no doubt. So everything is happening by Krishna's mercy. By Krishna's causeless mercy, everything is happening. He will guide us. There is no doubt about it. Krishna is guiding us. And our life is going to become much more very, very peaceful and blissful in future. It's very bright. As Krishna says that, Tad Aditya Gatam Tejo Jagat Vasayate Agilam. So, Yat Chandramasi, Yat Chagno, Tad Tejo Vidhi Mamakam. So, all this, I am the source of that light. So, that light, that Aditya Gatam Tejo, so that light is illuminating this entire universe. So, like that, this entire world, this earth, all the planets, it's illuminating. So, like that, when our ignorance is destroyed by this knowledge, it illuminates everything. So, Ajnana, when it goes, then like Aditya Vajnana Prakasyadi Tatparam. So, when the sun rises, everything is becoming bright. So, like that in our life, everything becomes bright. Everything is becoming bright because of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Because we are getting this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Without the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are under ignorance. So, that's what we need to understand. So, because Krishna is saying that I am not responsible for anyone's good or bad deeds. Only the reason they are struggling and suffering because they are under ignorance. Nadate kasyachin papam nachaiva sukritam vibhu ajnanina avritam jnanam tena muhyanti jantam. Ajnanina avritam jnanam. Our knowledge is covered by ignorance. That's why we are bewildered. When we get this full Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then there is no ignorance. So that's why Krishna is saying that whenever, so ajnanina avritam jnanam tena muhyanti jantam. Jnanena tu tadajnanam esham nasitam atmanaga tesam aditya vajnana prakasedi tattva. So with the knowledge, jnanena tu tadak ajnanam tesam nasitam. Ajnanam is destroyed. Our ignorance is destroyed. So then everything is becoming very well known to us. Everything becomes very clear to us. Like everything is bright. So that's what is happening with us and with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Now we know what we are supposed to do. How to use our life, how to use all our time, how to do everything. And everything step by step instructions Krishna is teaching us fully in this Bhagavad Gita, completely. There is no room for any confusion. There is no room for any doubt. Only thing is that we need to keep on studying this Bhagavad Gita like what we are doing every day and again and understand all the verses, all the chapters, all the slokas, everything. That's what is very, very important for us. Then we know what to do. Then we know. We know what is knowledge, what is ignorance. Etat jnanam iti proktam ajnanam yatato anyata. So whatever I spoke, that is the knowledge. Whatever I told, that is the knowledge. Everything else is ignorance. Yajnatva neka bhuyo anyati jnatavyam avasisyati. So jnanam tegam sa vijnanam idam vakshyami asheshataka. I'm explaining you both jnana and vijnana. So yajnatva neka bhuyo anyadu jnatavyam avasisyati. If you understand this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, there is nothing else there for you to know. That's what Krishna is teaching. Yajnatva neka bhuyo anyadu jnatavyam avasisyati. So when we have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, when we understand this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then there is nothing else is there for us to understand. So that means we are understanding this guhyat guhyataram maya. So this knowledge, this is the topmost knowledge. So guhyat guhyataram maya. It's the secret of all secrets. So what is that secret of all secrets? Just surrendering unto Krishna. When Krishna said that guhyat guhyataram maya, so it is the secret of all secrets. Guhyat guhyataram. So at that time, immediately in the next sloka, Krishna said that Manmana, Bhava Madbhakto, Madhyaji, Mam Namaskuru, Mam Evasisi Yukta Ivam Atmanam Matparayana. That's what he said. So that is the Guhyat Guhyataram. That is the secret of all secrets. The secret of all secrets is remember Krishna, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, offer your obeisances unto me, will come to me. That is the secret of all secrets. One may ask that every time we are saying that Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that it is the topmost secret, it is the Raja with Guhyam, it is Guhya Uttamam. Also see them today, Guhya Uttamam. Every time Krishna is saying Guhyam, Guhyam, Paramam Guhyam. That's what Krishna is keep on saying. What is that Guhyam? What is that secret? That secret is that Guhyat Guhyataram Maya Vimurshetada Asesena Yatechasi Tatak. So there is Manmana Bhava Madbhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru. So that's what is the secret. We need to think of Krishna all the time. Then we are going to go to Krishna. So we are doing that. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are able to remember Krishna, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, able to spread this Krishna's message, always engaged in Krishna's service. All such things are happening in our life with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that means we are going to go to Goloka. We are going to go to Krishna. There is no doubt about it. So by Krishna's causeless mercy only, we are getting this knowledge. And we have successfully finished 58 slokas in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna asked a question to Krishna, like what are the symptoms of a self-realized person? How does he, what is his language? What does he speak? How does he sit? And how does he walk? Basically the symptoms of a self-realized person. So by getting this knowledge, we will know how to identify a person who has the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita or who achieved self-realization. That way we won't get cheated. In this world, there are so many different movements are there, different bogus Swamijis are there, Gurujis, a lot of different people, they don't follow Bhagavad Gita. That is the problem. They talk about yoga, yogi, all such things they talk about it. But they don't know what Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna is saying. So this Bhagavad Gita is the yoga. Without referring to Bhagavad Gita, if somebody is saying that I'm a yogi or I'm practicing yoga or I'm a yogi, that means that person doesn't know anything. If he doesn't know Bhagavad Gita, that is the main. So Bhagavad Gita is very, very important for us. So by Krishna's mercy, as I just mentioned, we finished 58 slokas in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So what Krishna is teaching, giving the answers to Krishna. In the sloka number 57, we studied, Yes sarvatra na vishnegas tat prapya shubham na binandati na dveshti tasya prajna pratishtita. So one who is not affected by anything, when we get good or bad results, prapya, subha, asubha. So both in subha and asubha, one who is not disturbed at all. So na abhinandati, na dvesti. So never praises, never envies. So na abhinandati, na dvesti, tasya prajna pratisthita. His intelligence is very well established. So then in the next shloka, Krishna gave us an excellent analogy for us to understand how to control our senses. Yada samharate chayam kurmangani va sarvashaga indriyani indriyatebhyash tasya prajna pratishtita. Tasya prajna pratishtita. So that means when tortoise senses trouble, it is able to withdraw its limbs. Similarly, we should be able to withdraw our senses from the sense objects. So that's what. When we see a sense object, then like a tortoise senses trouble. So like that, when we see a sense object or when we hear about a sense object, immediately we should withdraw our senses. That is the main thing. How we can do that? Our mind should be, we should withdraw our mind from that sense object. That's what is very important. That's what is withdrawing our senses. Because Krishna is saying that karmendriyani samyamya ya aste manasasmaran indriyartan vimudatma vidyacharaka sauchade. While trying to control the working senses, but still with the mind, if we think about the sense objects, then he's a fool, he's a pretender. That's what Krishna is teaching. So that way, we need to sense the problem. So that means when we need to see the sense objects, so immediately we need to withdraw our senses because our mind should be on Krishna. It cannot be on the sense objects. So that's why we need to withdraw. That's why one who is able to withdraw his senses from sense objects as the tortoise draws its limbs within the shell is firmly fixed in perfect consciousness. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing. Vishaya vinivartante nirakarasya dehinaga rasavarjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. Vishaya vinivartante nirakarasya dehinaga. So Vishaya means sense objects. Vinivartante means one can forget about it. One can refrain from that. So give up the sense objects. That's what vinivartante. Nirakarasya deginaga. Aharasya means when you let the deginaga is atma. Again, we need to understand. Deginaga is the soul. The soul, when it is restricted to enjoy the sense objects. That's what Visaya vinivartante nirakarasya deginaga. Rasavarjam rasopyasya. Even though the taste for enjoying that sense object still remains. So that's why rasavarjam rasopyasya. So param drishva nivartade. So Krishna is saying that it is possible by force to restrict somebody from enjoying the sense objects, but that is not going to work. But we can give up the taste, that rasavarjam. So that rasopyasya. Param drishva nivartade. By experiencing a superior taste. So that's what param drishva. Param drishva nivartati. So Visaya vinivartante nirakarasya deginam. So by negative restrictions, that's what Prabhupada is translating, nirakaras. But that is not the best way to make somebody to forget about the sense object. The best way is to remember Krishna and get that enjoyment. When we remember Krishna, that's what param drishva. When we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, when we offer prasadam to Krishna, when we attend this Bhagavad Gita class, when we spread Krishna's message. So that way, remembering Krishna, so we experience the higher taste. So at that time, we'll automatically give up the lower taste. There is no need to give up by force. So that's what Krishna is saying, that though the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for the sense objects remains. So that's what is very important. But ceasing such engagements by experiencing a higher taste. So that's why by experiencing a higher taste, param drishva. So param drishva means by experiencing a higher taste, so he is fixed in consciousness. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 59 in the second chapter. Now we know how to give up the attachment to the sense objects. We need to develop attachment to Krishna. That is the way we can give up attachment to the sense objects. Otherwise, it's not going to work. We need to develop attachment on Krishna only. So then we will automatically give up the attachment to the sense object. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. That way we will develop more and more attachment on Krishna and forget about this material world. Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदावन। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna. If any devotee has any questions, please use the raise hand option. Hare Krishna. Otherwise, I can unmute you one by one. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ila Mataji. Murli Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful lecture.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't have any doubts today, Guruji.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Mataji. Murli Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
I have no doubts, Prabhu, today.
Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna, by Krishna's classless mercy and divine Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. No questions today.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prakash Mylar Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prakash Prabhu. Able to unmute. Gayatri Mataji, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Really beautiful lecture, wonderful lecture. And today, again, you have said that secret of secrets, the only secret, the attachment to Krishna. That is the essence of your. As I perceive today's class, only attachment to Krishna will detach you from all the.
That is correct.
All the from this world,
Yes,
miseries and all things will go away only when we love Krishna.
that is
This is the interesting thing. We are supposed to detach from the world, but
Yes.
again, complete detachment is not there, but attachment is there. Attaching with Krishna only we can get detached.
Detached. That's correct.
That is the Mool mantra.
Yes, ma'am.
Really, really wonderful. And the yesterday's class, again, you have that sloka you have revised, and really, it is going in the right way, getting the knowledge. Really wonderful class, Guruji. Wonderful listening from you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Romarai Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Guruji, as we know that we have learned that taste for sense object remains, but how we have to seize our engagement from sense objects by experiencing a higher taste.
Yes.
One is fixed in Krishna consciousness, but the sanskar, the sanskar which has come from the childhood is not easy to dissolve it. Even we are in Krishna consciousness, but it's very difficult to.
But we can direct it towards Krishna's service, Mataji. That's the main thing. Whatever skills, whatever we want to do. So we can do the same thing, but we need to only, as I was explaining in today's lecture, instead of for me, we need to think that it's for Krishna. That's the main thing. So that love, when we understand this Bhagavad Gita, we will naturally develop that love towards Krishna, correct? That love only will make all the miracles, Mataji. That's what is going to change. Once you develop that love, then you can give it up. It's not, as you said, it's difficult. It's not possible by force. But if you love Krishna too much, then you will give it up, correct?
Yes, Guruji, gradually.
It's only here whom we love too much. The sense objects are Krishna. That is the question. That's it.
But Guruji, classical music is the highest form of spirituality. We have seen that classical music is the highest form of spirituality. Then we have to how can we restrict ourselves from that?
What did you say, Mataji? Classical?
Classical music is the highest form of spirituality.
Yes. So we have to use it in Krishna's service only. We need to only write or sing about Krishna. Glorify. There is a glorification. That's what Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. Krishna is saying that always chanting my glories, always singing my glories. Kirtana means it's singing only, songs, correct? So
Yes.
Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yadantascha Dhritam Prataganamasyantascha Mam Bhaktya Nityayutta Upasa. So we need to sing about Krishna, glorify Krishna only. So Yanto Mam. So then that is the thing. That is the way we can engage in Krishna's service.
Yes, Guruji, that I do. Yes, Guruji.
They are using crores of rupees to make big movies, music, this, all such nonsense. That much money, if you use it in glorifying Krishna, in singing, writing Krishna's songs about Krishna and glorifying, then we are going to go to Goloka, correct? Other things, all these material things are useless things.
Guruji, if we sing for ourselves, then also we can go to Goloka, Guruji.
Yes, glorifying Krishna, even if we sing ourselves also. That's how I was doing most of the time. This Bhagavad Gita slokas, I was singing myself only. Then Krishna gave the opportunity to teach this Bhagavad Gita. At that time, I was not even thinking or planning or realizing that it's going to happen like this, correct? So that way, Krishna we have the inclination to sing and recite and remember Krishna, enjoy. So then Krishna is going to make use of it. That's what is happening. Yes,
Guruji, thank you so much for the
yes,
yes,
whatever skills we have, we need to make it. We need to use it in Krishna's service. See, Arjuna was a shooter. So that's why Bhavasavya Nimitta Matram Bhavasavya Sachi. So you just become an instrument. So that's what Krishna told Arjuna. So if we are good in something, we need to become an instrument in the service of Krishna. That's it. He knows how to use it. Krishna knows how to make use of us.
Yes, Guruji, only Krishna's mercy, causeless mercy can happen.
Exactly. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji, our bhakti and Krishna's mercy will.
That's the only thing which
will do the miracles. Yes, Guruji.
Exactly, Mataji. Already what we are doing is a miracle only. Every day studying Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, Guruji, yes.
Devotees from different places are connected, correct?
Yes, Guruji. Thank you
and
so
now we
much.
have plans. Now we have plans to make more devotees every place. So this is a miracle. It's a big miracle.
Yes, Guruji. Very. Thank you so much. Very indebted to you, Guruji. Very grateful to you, Guruji, for everyday class. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna to all devotees.
Hare Krishna. Palniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. From today's this thing, I understood that the secret of secret, to complete, there is no doubt about it. When we daily listen to you, there is no doubt about that. And the other thing is very important point which I want to bring out is that senses are more efficient. He has given us, he only gave us the senses, those are more efficient. And the mind also is always wavering mind. With this type of birth, and it is a really tough exam. What I will say, it's a real, after giving this and then controlling that. It is the toughest exam which all we are going through. That is why I feel that you are telling all the time 1 in 1,000.
1 in 1,000.
Yes, that is the real thing.
1 in 1,000 only will write the exam. Then only very hardly one will really pass the exam.
Yes, that is the real fact which we have to
understand. So 1 in 1,000 will endeavor for perfection. That's right, the exam. Yatataam api siddhanam Kaschin mameti tattva. Those who are endeavoring for perfection, only one will know me in truth. That's what Krishna is.
So that is a real fact, what he said. And he himself said everything. After giving all these things to enjoy in this material world, and then control that, and then come to me. That is a real exam, which we are in life we are facing that exam, and very tough, and then Allah, otherwise we are very conscious enough to do the real requirement as per Lord Krishna. We will not be able to succeed. That is, as you rightly said, 1 in 1,000 is writing only exam. And
Yes.
succeeding is maybe another 1 in 1,000 in that. Maybe. That is the thing. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for your...
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Sachiprabhu Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class and also the wonderful discussions that took place. Getting to learn more and more and getting more understanding of how we need to withdraw our senses
Yes.
and stay in Krishna consciousness always. So that is really very helpful, Guruji. And you are helping us to progress on this path, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji.
So,
Krishna, yes, yes.
thank you so much, Guruji. No questions, Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare
Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavad Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Today's verse is a very important verse that you have covered. Basically, if we want to attract a child towards us, so we have to divert his attention towards something which is superior to what he is already having. So if the child is having a toy and you show him a better toy, then he will definitely leave the old toy and receive the good toy. So basically, our mind is like a novice child. It doesn't understand what is good for it. So it is engaged in inferior things, and we have to show the superior thing so that it is attracted towards the superior thing. And Krishna being the
when we experience the taste, then the child wants, we want better only. We want Krishna.
Once he gets a better taste, then definitely he will not leave it. So we have to understand Krishna. Krishna is the sweetest, and he is the most benevolent, most merciful, most beautiful. So it is natural that once we get attracted towards Krishna, then we will not leave. So Guruji, wonderful class and a very wonderful verse. I enjoyed it. So nice of you. I have got.
That's what is happening with all of us now, Prabhu. We are not leaving our Bhagavad Gita class every day. Correct?
Yes, Guruji. Guruji, today I am on a tour, and one of my colleagues, he is also listening this class along with me. He is Mr. Sanjay Gupta. He would like to interact with you. Say Hare Krishna.
Guruji, pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
गुरुजी हरे कृष्णा। और मैं भी बहुत प्रभावित हुआ, सर ने मुझे बताई कई सारी चीजें, तो मैं भी बड़ा प्रभावित हुआ आपसे सर, और आपसे और मुलाकात करने का मौका मिलेगा गुरुजी।
Guruji, I will share his number too in the group. Kindly add him in the.
I will add him into our WhatsApp group. Your name, what is your name, Prabhu? You said?
I am Guruji Sanjay Gupta.
Sanjay Gupta, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu. So
Presently, I am based at Ahmedabad of Gujarat.
You are based in Ahmedabad. Very nice, very nice. Yes. Very nice. So yeah, I will add you into our WhatsApp group, Prabhu. WhatsApp group.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. So
Prabhu, Prabhu, you will be able to join our meeting today.
No, Guruji, I think I will have to leave right now for my.
Yeah, you are, because you are on tour. You mentioned.
Yeah. So okay. I just
no,
beg your
pardon. We will
pardon.
discuss and then at the end afterwards we will send the points.
Yes, Guruji. Right. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. And you send me Sanjay Gupta Prabhu's number. I will add it.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you.
Vishnu Vardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Hare. No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, could you just once explain Kshetrajna to me one more time, please?
This sloka, today's sloka, correct, Mataji?
Kshetra is the body. I want to know about Kshetrajna.
Kshetrajna is the one who knows about Kshetra. So Krishna is teaching that when Arjuna asked Prakritim Purusham Chaiva Kshetram Kshetrajnam Evacham Etat Veditum Ichchami Jnanam Nyayam Cha Keshava. So I want to know what is Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana, Nyaya. Idam Sariram Kaunteya Kshetram iti abhidiyadi. Etat yo veti tam prahuhu Kshetrajna vidhi tadvidu. So idam shariram. So this sharira, this sarira is known as kshetra. Idam sariram kaunteya kshetram iti abhidiya. Etatvo veti tat prahu. So anyone who understands about this kshetra is known as kshetrajna. So that means we need to understand this body is made up of this mahabhutani, ahankaro, buddhi, avyaktamevacha, indriyani, dasa ekam cha, panchaicha, indriya gocharaga. Like that Krishna is teaching in the 5th and the 6th sloka, 6th and the 7th sloka in the 13th chapter. So everyone who knows about this, he is a kshetrajna. He knows about. So Krishna at the end, in those 2 slokas, he says that these are all known as kshetra. Savikaram Uchade. So these are all kshetra and its interactions. So anyone who knows that, he is the kshetrajna. And Krishna is saying that kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetresu bhara. So understand that I am the kshetrajna of all the bodies.
Okay.
So we can be a kshetrajna of our body. I can be kshetrajna of my body, like that yourself, your body. But Krishna being seated in everyone's heart as the super soul, he is the kshetrajna of all the bodies. So that is what is known as kshetrajna. You understand that?
Yes, I understood, Guruji. Thank you for the explanation. And Hare Krishna, Guruji, no questions.
Hare
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Very nice. We are keeping on revising different words of our Bhagavad Gita. Thank you, Guruji. Very nice class. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. So after this, we will have our thing. You will be able to join, correct, Mataji?
Today we are meeting. Acha, I have not read the WhatsApp. Okay. At
No, I didn't send it, but every Saturday we decided, correct?
Okay. So, fine, Guruji. Fine.
Okay, Mataji.
I will connect. Yes.
Yeah, we will keep it every Saturday, Mataji. So we will, yes. Mataji.
Okay, fine, Guruji. I didn't know about it that it's every Saturday, but I will connect. Yes.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah,
Thank
weekly
you,
once.
Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, SK Garg Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, thank you very much for the nice lecture, which is making us understand the qualities of the Sthit Pragya person. And in fact, if somebody is of that quality, then there is no problem at all. One is beyond all the miseries of this Dukhalia. Guruji, I have a question which you have covered earlier, but I would still would like to listen it again from you. Question is very simple. Everybody is governed by the 3 modes of material nature, the Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, and has got a certain kind of the behavior, attributes, and he behaves in a particular manner. Is there any way a person can change his internal way or from external forces? That kind of the behavior, can it be altered in the one's life? That's my question.
Yes, it is possible. It is very much possible depending upon our circumstances, because these modes of nature are very highly contagious. So that way, if we are with some swabhava, our swabhava can be changing because of how we interact with everyone. So that is called a nurture, nature versus nurture. So definitely that is possible. Yes.
If suppose I have got the Rajasic qualities predominantly, and if I be in the company of the persons with the sattvic qualities, so it's likely to get altered.
That is correct. That is correct. Yes, because when you get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so then you will know, you will develop that attachment to Krishna, and then you will be able to free yourself from the Rajoguna also. Yes. But we need to understand this Bhagavad Gita, whatever quality we have, we need to work as per the quality, because that's what is forcing us to do. Even we are not doing it, only the modes of nature only are acting. So we need to only give up the attachment to the results. That is the main thing. So that everyone can practice. Everyone can practice giving up the attachment to the results, irrespective of what mode of nature we are it is acting on us. So that is possible only if we get the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, when we get attached to Krishna. So then we will be able to free from all the modes of nature. Yes.
That means doing karmas with the buddhi yoga. Doing karma without thinking about any attachment with those results.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. That's correct. So that's the thing. We should have, instead of putting your question in that way, if we have the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then what will happen? Then we will be freed from the modes of nature. Everybody will be changing. Whatever mode of nature we are in, if we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we will become devotee of Krishna. If we become devotee of Krishna, we will be free from the modes of nature. That's it. So that's why studying Bhagavad Gita is very important. Faith on Krishna is very important.
Okay, Guruji. I think the answer is simple. We have to study this Bhagavad Gita, and
that's the thing. That's the answer. Bhagavad Gita is the answer for everything.
I think that's the simple answer, right?
That's it.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, you will also be able to join, correct, Prabhu?
I'll be joining, Guruji.
Okay, yeah, we will keep it every Saturday, correct, Prabhu? So that's what
Yes,
decided.
yes, no problem. I will be there.
I think Satyendra Singh Prabhu, I forgot to ask. Hare Krishna, Satyendra Singh Prabhu, you will also be able to join today, correct, Prabhu? Satyendra Singh. Ravin Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Satyendra Singh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, pranam.
Prabhu, my question is that our weekly discussion, you will be able to join, Prabhu, today?
Today we have to join?
Yes, Prabhu. That's what we decided Saturdays, correct, Prabhu? Every Saturday morning.
Okay, I will join.
Okay, Prabhu. Okay. If you are Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Ravin Prabhu. Prakash Mailar Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Ravin Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, so wonderful class. And so from today's class, we are learning that our senses, once it has tasted other sense objects, the sense remains there. And the only way to dilute that or get rid of those memories of the senses is to have superior taste.
That is correct.
And the superior taste will fade away the memories of the old inferior taste.
Yes, we will automatically give up.
We will automate, and then slowly we will give it up.
Yes. Yes.
And the superior taste is definitely the Krishna conscious taste, or to be always remembering Krishna and not to get attached with the results of the activities.
Yes.
So it's pretty true in the other sense also. Like if you like some food from somewhere, but the moment you get a better food from somewhere else, everybody will start going over there, saying that now the food is better over there, kind of thing. So yeah, it's a natural thing, and the learning is great that we have to finally choose the superior taste that will help us from liberating from these three modes of nature.
Yes,
that is binding us.
automatically once we experience that taste, we will not give it up.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for your efforts in making us understand in different ways that how Krishna consciousness can save us from the miseries of this world. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to all devotees. Hare Krishna.
Prakash Myler Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. It was very wonderful. It's a wonderful lecture, Guru. We are blessed to listen to your wonderful class today. Thank you.
So you are joining today for the first time, Prabhu?
No, Guruji, I have been joining before, but due to some interruption, I could not join due to schedule.
Okay.
And I have been going through recorded videos after that.
Oh, you are going through YouTube recorded videos. Yes, Prabhu. I think I'm talking with you for the first time, maybe. That's what I
had talked before already many times.
Oh, so okay. So where are you from, Prabhu? Which place?
Guruji.
Oh yeah, I think we spoke long time ago. Correct, Prabhu? I remember now. Yes.
Thank you very much.
So from which place in Karnataka, Prabhu?
Davanagere.
Which place, Prabhu? Davanagere.
Davanagere.
Davanagere. Okay. So we have devotees, and so I don't know how far. On September 18th, we have a program in Bangalore, Prabhu. I am coming. So if possible, I don't know how far you are from Bangalore, Prabhu. I don't know. So
I could come over there, Guruji. At what date, Guruji?
On September 18th, Prabhu. September 18th, Sunday.
Definitely, I can come, Guruji. I can come there.
Yes, Prabhu.
I can come there.
Yes, Prabhu. I don't know. Ganesh Surupa, Prabhu, you are also closer to Davanagere, Prabhu, or which place?
Yes. I am also from Davanagere, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Mother place is Davanagere.
Oh.
Presently, I am there in Kerala, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you can check with Prakash Prabhu, like the Ganesh Surupa Prabhu, also from that place only nearby.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, Prabhu. So yeah, we were Prakash Prabhu. You can you are in the WhatsApp group, correct, Prabhu?
Yeah, Guruji, I'm there.
So maybe I will write down your number. So note down your number, then I can pass it to Sashreka Mataji. Then we can, at that time, if you are able to come. So 1 second, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. So, what's your phone number, Prabhu? Prakash, Prabhu.
94811.
1 second. 94811. Correct, Prabhu? Is it correct, Prabhu?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. Then?
94811.
Can you repeat again, Prabhu? There was some break.
94811. 60845.
Afterwards, what, Prabhu? 94811. Afterwards, Prabhu? 0845, correct, Prabhu? 1 second, I'll put the Ganesh Prabhu on mute and then 1 second. Yeah, tell me now, Prabhu.
94811. 6045. 60845.
Okay, 60845. Now I'm able to hear very clearly. Okay, Prabhu. 94811 60845. Okay, Prabhu. So I will pass it on to Sachireka Mataji also. Maybe at that time you can plan. Okay, Prabhu?
Okay, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Any other question? Anything else you want to say, Prabhu?
Nothing, Guruji. I will ask in by next lesson.
Okay. Ganesh Shurba Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. What is it, Prabhuji? You are starting Saturday?
Oh, okay. So this is with the devotees in Mumbai I am discussing. Every day with devotees in Bangalore I am discussing also. On Tuesday, Thursday, like that. And Sunday, like that. With the devotees in Delhi also I am discussing on Wednesday. So now devotees in Mumbai we will discuss in Saturday. Yes, like that. Maybe we will form a big team in Davanagere also. We can start discussing. Yes,
There is one started, Prabhuji, here, ISKCON group. In Davangere also.
Yes.
There are two groups are there. One Mumbai group and one Bangalore group.
So we will create our group also.
Okay. They have made a small temple here. This one, Krishna, Radha Krishna temple.
That's good, probably.
They are keeping photos, Prabhuji, no deities. Photos they are keeping.
Yes, bro. Our goal is only to spread this message, Bhagavad Gita. So we will. That's what we are discussing. In fact, we are discussing about how to spread this message, how to make more devotees. That's what we are discussing.
Yes, Prabhuji. We have to love. You said no.
Yes.
By remembering Krishna alone, we have to love all of them. Mame Vaishya Satyam Te Pradijane Priyose.
Exactly.
This is how we have to love him, remembering always Krishna. Once you forget him, then the problem, Maya will
Maya will take us. That's it.
So, very nice, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sureshta Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Today's class was more interesting, Guruji. Like,
yes.
I felt like the Bhagavad Gita is like more based on common sense, like the common people to make it very good to understand, simple to understand.
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why this example of this higher test. Like, Krishna knows actually all the pulses of the people, so he knows like how to how to tell them. So it is very nice, Guruji. And based on very common sense, and then the people can understand that it is very easily.
Yes.
Unless you have a higher test, you will not leave the lower test.
That is correct.
Very nice, Guruji. Very nice explanation.
Yes,
thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
It's very nice, Guruji, today also the class. And thank you very much, Guruji. I don't have any questions, Guruji. We should have added Prakash Prabhu to our Bangalore group. Anyhow, we are sending all the messages for September 18th, no? That's what I felt, Guruji, today. Prakash Prabhu from Davangere.
Yes.
Like Shashi Kapil Mataji from Dharwad is there with us.
Yes, Shashi Kapil Mataji.
Yeah, we should have added. Like that I felt, Guruji.
Yes. To
the Bangalore group, nothing. We are sending only the messages regarding the September 18th.
Our program, yes.
Our agenda is September 18th. You would have got messages, easily updates. That's what I felt, Guruji.
Exactly.
Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. We will meet tomorrow, Guruji, in person. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Dandavad Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Ram.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you Guruji for today class.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Daily
Hare
unmute
Krishna
చేస్తాను.
Guruji.
Daily నాతో
Hare
మాట.
Krishna. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you so much, Guruji, for nice
Hare Krishna.
session.
Yes,
By
Mataji.
Krishna's mercy, we are getting this knowledge that we have real faith in Krishna. Then only we reach to our goal.
Exactly, exactly.
If we kick the lower
Krishna's
taste,
causeless mercy, we are
yes,
getting it.
Guruji. By Krishna's causeless mercy, then we can get. If we kick the lower taste, then higher taste automatically develop.
Yes, automatically.
Yeah.
This Bhagavad Gita itself is a higher taste for us. There's a
Yes, Guruji.
Krishna consciousness is a higher taste.
Yeah, Guruji. We are experiencing the real nectar nowadays.
Yes. Atmarati.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Mataji.
much.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavad Pranam.
Dandavad Pranams Prabhu,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Excellent class, Guruji. I'm slowly recovering, Guruji, after that booster shot. Yes, Guruji. Yes, yeah. All good, Guruji. I don't feel the pain and all. I'm good. And as you rightly said, Guruji, service is foremost, Guruji. That's what the other Mataji was asking. Classical music is divine, which is true, Guruji. Remember last time there used to be a Prabhu, Dhiran Prabhu. He asked a question, a young boy, school boy, right, Guruji, Dhiran Prabhu. He once asked, yeah, he wants to play cricket. He was asking, can he play? And he said, he can play in the name of Krishna. The same, Guruji, whosoever in the field, the cricketer feel cricket is divine, musician feel music is divine. No doubt music is next to God, Guruji. It is divine, but we have to do it in the name of Krishna, Guruji. That's one of the area we get easily enticed by other themes, Guruji. Krishna is taken out. Most of the music which I enjoy, I dwell on it, all love-based themes and other things, Guruji. But you rightly put, we have to put Krishna at the center. Our Mataji also mentioned, Chandrakanta Mataji also, a couple of days ago, she mentioned, she did not put Krishna at the center. You also rightly asked 1 year before how she is and how she is acting now, Guruji. These observations, the transformation happening, Guruji. As long as we attend your class, that is sufficient. And we can feel we are all getting transformed and we cannot go anywhere, Guruji. That is 100% sure. The moment I have an initiative, yesterday I was at sleep, Guruji, around 12:15, somewhere in the midnight. I'm not sure who waked me up. Then the moment I switched on, your chanting was going on. So how it has happened, I don't know, Guruji. So this is all another interesting point, Guruji. They call subtle energies. The senses you have been talking, right, Guruji? Hearing, all these things, they smell, those senses, Guruji. That never goes away. A physical body perish, but those senses has an energy, Guruji. It is connected to Adi Deva also. Sometimes they say if your eye is not good, you worship the Surya Bhagavan, all these things, Guruji. They relate to that Devatas, the demigods, Guruji, whatever it is. So only during the pralayam, the senses goes away. So even a person passes away, his senses are there. Sometimes people comment, probably in the previous janma you were an eagle, that's why your eyesight is good and something like that, Guruji. So the subtle senses is always remind. It is always remind that, Guruji. And when we are focusing on Krishna, it naturally gets fastened, Guruji, goes ourselves, and very much indebted to you, Guruji. As you rightly said, if I focus on what I am doing with the love for Krishna, naturally Krishna knows how to guide me, how to serve others, Guruji. Service is foremost, which you have been doing for us, Guruji. Very much indebted to you, Guruji. And also you reminded we should not even get a single penny for this, Guruji, to spread this. That is very important. Now, most of the people in the name of service, They are forming a big organization and other things and all, Guruji. So we should not even get even a single cent out of this, Guruji. That's very important, Guruji. You have been reiterating and shining as a solid example for us, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
So wonderful session. Really, last 2 days, due to some problems, I could not write because I am able to reach the college. Okay, whatever may be, the music is the highest form of divine knowledge. What I feel, even Narada, having always a musical instrument, he could any problem faces, he just how to solve it. So by music, even if Samaveda is a music, so some of music and Narada and also even all ragas having that kind of power, even all diseases can be cured by not taking medicines. Music has that power. So it's kind of sadhana, as I chant. So it music, what I feel, Nada Brahma, even if Mirabai having a musical instrument, so could read, he could win the heart of the Krishna only by music. So music has that power; it can elevate to that state of mind. It is the medium to reach the God. What I feel. So I had a great fascination for and taste for. I don't have music knowledge, but whenever music goes on, I try to involve myself. So music and Sanskrit, Sangeeta and Sanskrit, it should be the part of human life. Now, human life remains incomplete without the knowledge of. You may not have a singer, but you have some taste for music and Sanskrit. Sanskrit and Sangeet. In my life, in what I feel, in my opinion, I respect, I adore these two things, Sanskrit and Sangeet. Thereafter comes any other thing. So by which we can reach the Lord Krishna. Only I feel Sangeet and Sanskrit, because Gita is in Sanskrit. So everything is in Sanskrit. So Sanskrit, we can, it's very, very interesting, good discussions, and really should be, it's a great eye-opener to make us engage ourselves, the knowledge of music, to involve ourselves to music and to enjoy the music so that we can chant Mahamantra only through music. So, thank you Guruji, Pranam Guruji. It's a wonderful session and we should be very much, and we have lost many things in our life. We should realize it is our blunder. We have made mistakes. We have to realize what we have done. We have to repent that we try to recover that kind of things, the spiritual knowledge, by engaging yourself, ourselves to your enlightening class. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam Guruji. Sadada Naman Naman.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We will now listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.